Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me here today, man. Today, we're going to be diving in, checking out Kansas, Dust in the Wind, man. Now, this song, I'm familiar with its existence. I heard it on, it was on a movie. One of the friends passed away, and they're at his funeral, and I think it's Will Ferrell's actually singing Dust in the Wind, and he's like, "You're my boy, Blue," you know, after his friend passed away. I can't remember the name of the movie. I'm not good with movies and their titles and stuff like that. But I remember that Dust in the Wind. I've heard it even outside of then, but I can get the gist of what they're talking about. I haven't ever sat down, listened to it for myself, and paid attention to the lyrics. We also got the official video here, man. But Dust in the Wind, like I said, I can get a gist of what it's about, but I want to sit here, listen to it throughout, and listen to it with you guys here. So let's go ahead and dive in. Kansas, Dust in the Wind. This is going to be only our second reaction to a Kansas song on the channel, man. So yeah, what was the first one? Was it, man, for some reason I want to say it was maybe Point of No Return. I don't remember if that's exactly the title. So if I got that wrong, I'm sorry, man. But we got Kansas, Dust in the Wind right here, official video. Let's go ahead and dive into this one, man. Before I hit that play, man, if you guys are enjoying the channel and the content I produce, man, please like, subscribe, check out the description. Subscribing is free. Description has great ways to help me, including free ways to support the channel, man. Thank you guys so much. Let's check it out.
Close my eyes, only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, a curiosity, dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind. Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, though we refuse to see. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind.
Harmonies. Forgot about the violin. Crushing it.
Now, don't hang on. Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. It slips away, and all your money won't another minute buy. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the
Man, so there you go, man. The meaning, dust in the wind, that's all we are, right? We're going to crumble down, fade to ashes. Everything that we build up, it's going to crumble down with us one day. It's talking about, you close your eyes and the moment's gone, man. I mean, it's time's always fleeting, time's always moving. and it's something I reflect on a lot, dude. And I'm sure it's just gonna get worse as I get older, just thinking about how that time, you can't hold on to it forever. And I'm sure there's plenty of us that hope and wish, and there's some who are very faithful about there's something after this, and I hope there is, because why would we have this consciousness and these experiences, the happiness and the pain, if it all meant nothing in the end? It just, I can't see that. I know there's some people who believe that, like, at the end there's just black and there's nothing. It's hard for me to believe that, because to me there's just a purpose. There's a purpose, right? If we were just meant to reproduce, I just don't think we need to have this level of intelligence that we do. We don't need to have this level of emotional connection and relationships and consciousness to be able to gain these experiences and build upon them. We don't need that to just reproduce. So I just refuse to think that that's really the existence and what our existence comes down to. But the song just makes me think a little bit deeper about it as well. So I think there's something greater. One day, I hope so. I sure hope so. I don't know, but I sure hope so. He talks about money. Money, it's not gonna buy anything once, and we can accumulate all we want, but when we're gone, that ain't gonna do nothing for us. And when you're there, and it's time to go, it's not gonna buy you another minute of life, right? Your money can't go with you, and it can't. But it can change the way that you feel when you're here, right? I mean, I sure wish I had a lot of money, man. But I can't complain. I'm able to take care of myself and my family, and hey, I guess I'm doing pretty good then, right? I'm doing pretty good for myself then, so I can't complain. But the song's deep, man. It really makes you think. Now, the violin, man. There's something about a violin and a piano, probably two of my most favorite instruments when it comes to wanting to feel something deep within my heart, man. There's something about those two instruments can really hit, man. I love them so much. So I love that they had the violin here. I forgot that was in the song. And then I got to see really how stripped down this song really is, man. I didn't see drumming. I didn't see bass. You got a little bit of percussion there right at the end. So I wouldn't consider that a major contributor unless it was there and I didn't hear it throughout the song. It looked like you got two acoustic guitars, you got vocals, and you got a violin, man. Really, I'm wondering if there's a simpler kind of setup than that has probably hit the level of fame and recognition that this song has in the world, man, because that was pretty interesting for me to see right here and kind of realize, hey, is that about it? Because that's, this song has some prominence, man. It has some status. It really just made me think about how much more songs do I know. I'm not talking about in the era where we're using a lot of machinery to create sounds, which I'm not a hater on that. I think sound can be manipulated to sound amazing. So I'm just here if you make me feel something, hey, great. But when I'm talking about handheld instrumentations that take, you know what I'm saying. I'm just wondering if there's any songs that have hit that level with less instrumentation, without using the backing of computer tracks and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive in and learn a little bit about this one. All right, guys, so we got Dust in the Wind from Kansas right here, man. Released in 1978, and look at that, it's from the album Point of No Return. I believe that's what I said that song was called, so that's what it was called. If I said that right, recollecting, it's like I think I did say Point of No Return exactly like that. But that's an interesting title of a song, because I think there is a song with that same exact name from a rap artist that I listened to called Immortal Technique. Now, many of you probably wouldn't like Immortal Technique. He's very much like Rage Against the Machine, except probably more vulgar than Rage, and he targets politics and things like that, world issues. And he's got a song called, I believe it's word for word the same, Point of No Return, but it's been a while since I listened to him too. You got this one classified as soft rock, man. Songwriter on this one is Kerry Livgren. I might be saying that right, might be saying that wrong. I don't know his last name. I haven't never heard that last name before. So you got that this song reached number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 the week of April 22, 1978, making it Kansas's only single to reach the top 10 in the U.S. This is the only single from Kansas to ever reach the top 10 in the U.S. The 45 RPM single certified gold for sales of 1 million units by the RIAA shortly after the height of its popularity as a hit single. The inspiration of the song, it says, the title of the song is a Bible reference paraphrasing. All right, I use the internet pronunciation for this, so if I'm saying it wrong, understand that I tried. Ecclesiastes, okay? That's at least what the internet said is how it's pronounced. I believe I've butchered that word before, Ecclesiastes, I think is what it said. I reflected on everything that is accomplished by man on earth, and I concluded everything he has accomplished is futile, like chasing the wind. A meditation on morality and the inevitability of death, the lyrical theme bears a striking resemblance to the biblical passages Genesis 3:19. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Okay, so not to butcher this word over and over again, I'm just going to read the passages that relate to the song. So it says, all go to one place, all are from dust, and to dust all shall return. Moving on, I ground my enemies like dust on the face of the wind. The mighty fall at last, and they are as dust before the wind. For all we are is dust in the wind, and that's from Native American poetry. Which in terms is true, right? I mean, we will disintegrate into powder probably. I don't know exactly how our bodies go after we're gone, and what they do exactly, and how long it might take for bone to turn to ash and dust outside of or just by completely normal circumstances. Don't know, but in the reality, I mean, one day we just won't be here, right? One day we won't be here spiritually, soulfully. We won't be here, man. And like I said, I just hope there's something that we get to experience that's greater beyond this, and that our life really has a purpose beyond just this realm. And that's my personal belief. That's what I like to think and believe. And I don't hate anyone for your beliefs, man. You do what you do. As long as you don't hurt another person, man, do what you do. You can think I don't know, become a space jelly after this, and we're eaten on toast by some big, superior being in the galaxy, man. I don't care what it is. Just don't intentionally live life to hurt other people, man. That's all it is. But this song's making me think a little deeper than it needs to be, man. But that's what happens sometimes. That's what music does, man. It expands, it inspires, it begs us to question, man. So I love it, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Let me know if there's more from Kansas you want me to check out, man. I'd appreciate that very much. Thank you guys for rocking with me here today, man. If you guys are enjoying the reactions, enjoying the channel, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon, man. It's a great way to support me. Thank you so much if you are doing it in that way, and thank you for the channel members here on YouTube and Patreon. Thank you so much, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below. Great ways to support the channel, including free ones that really directly impact me. I get commissions from the links down below. Thank you so much if you use them. Appreciate that. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.